Yes, I know it took me a while, but I am finally remaking the Minecraft is bad video. It's been how long now? Officially a year since I released that. A little over actually. I think it's about a year and 2 days. I put it out on uh November 25th. Yeah, I think that's when it was. It's either the 25th or 24th, but it's been a little over a year since I posted the original video. This is going to have a very different tone and a very different style from the original video because I'm going for something very different here. And yes, I'm changing up the intro. I do want to take a moment to talk about the old channel. I loved the old channel a lot. I put a lot of passion into it, a lot of time, a lot of heart, and it very much upset me when it got deleted, but you know what? It's a chance to this is a chance to rebuild. You know, I promise you I'm still working on the Hitman video, for those of you who are actually looking forward to it, but before that comes out, I'm going to make a Breaking Bad video. So, you know, I kind of make what I feel like making, so. But you know what? In honor of this video being a year old, I'm finally remaking it. Enjoy. If you've been in the Minecraft community at all within the last 4 to 5 years, you've probably seen the sudden influx of these types of videos all over your For You page. All videos talking about how Minecraft is bad or not how it used to be, that updates either added too much or that the game just doesn't feel right anymore. And to be honest, yeah, these videos are well made, but they're incredibly stupid. What's up, siblings? It's your older brother, Danny, and yes, I'm back. I saw an influx of these videos popping up in my For You page, and it was just really annoying. I'm sure you've already heard the main one from Sipover that people were dogging on, but there are a ridiculous amount of these. This video will mainly be a critique of 3 different videos that I found really stupid. So to start off, I will focus on Jetstarfish's video. My Minecraft isn't fun anymore. Jetstarfish immediately starts off this video pointing out the fact that Minecraft's simplicity has been stripped away. They added new mechanics, revamped bios, etc., and wonders why somehow, through all this complexity, Minecraft still feels boring. And then he immediately compared it to the feeling of opening the game for the first time. How do you fumble the bag so badly, so quickly? If you don't know my issues with these types of videos, it's that they're all just nostalgia bait, and while there are good critiques, check out White Light's video on the game for example, most of them just use the trick of, hey, remember when you first opened the game and everything was new and fresh and exciting? Don't you wish you could do that again? It's not a good argument for any game, especially a game like Minecraft. If you get bored with a game like Minecraft, there are so many ways you can switch up your gameplay and make it not boring. This argument of it feeling boring is evidence of someone who hasn't changed how they played ever. He then moves on to why he actually thinks Minecraft is boring and claims it's due to Minecraft's progression, with his main point being that there's not much variety in what you can do to progress, making it boring, and how the stuff they've added to make the game easier has only made the game more boring. This is all indicative of an idea that has destroyed Minecraft, and that idea is that the Ender Dragon is the end game. The idea that you have to reach the Ender Dragon as fast as possible to get the best loot and gear as fast as possible, and then boom, there's no point in playing the game anymore. It's pointless, and I should just stop. And this inherently is a boring playstyle. When your every world you start up has you just going through the exact same beats to beat the Ender Dragon fast every single time, I'm sorry, it's gonna get boring. Minecraft is not a linear story-based progression-focused title. It is an open sandbox game. It always has been and it always will be. If you get bored, just play the game differently. Try building something cool. Get into Redstone. Check out some of the newer challenges they've added and get every achievement. There are so many things you could be doing that the argument that it's gotten boring is almost irrelevant. Of course, eventually, you'll have played all the game's content, but claiming a game is boring while using the exact same playstyle every single time immediately invalidates your point. He ends his video on more of a high note, reminding us that it is up to us to make the game fun, but that just immediately invalidates his previous point that Minecraft is boring. If it's up to us to make the game fun, how could the game itself be boring? As stated before, it isn't linear or story-based. It certainly isn't an RPG. It's a sandbox. What makes a sandbox fun is that you can do anything you want. The progression is just a bonus. an additional thing to make doing whatever you want easier. The elytra improves building, armor makes dying less likely, swords make it easier to kill mod. Everything serves its purpose to make the sandbox easier, but it's still up to you to make the game fun. Having harder enemies after the end fight, like he suggests, immediately invalidates your progression. You get the good stuff to make it easier to do the fun stuff. Throwing harder enemies at you turns the game more into an RPG than the sandbox that it is. But while Jetstarfish's video isn't as bad as the obvious nostalgia bait ones, it's still a video that clearly stems from a blatant misunderstanding of the purpose of Minecraft as a game. It's not meant to have crazy progression or RPG mechanics, it's a sandbox. Aside from Jetstarfish's video, we have Sipover's video, which is titled Why Old Minecraft Was So Much Better. This video is a nostalgia baiting mess. He starts the video exploring the first Minecraft build ever posted online and saying that it perfectly captures what modern day Minecraft was missing, and saying that old Minecraft was the definition of a sandbox game, that it was just do whatever you want, make your own fun, completely ignorant to the fact that this is still how it is. It hasn't changed. He criticizes the addition of an achievement page as if they're mandatory to-do lists that you need to complete when they aren't. They're achievements that you can do if you want. They aren't forcing you to do anything. It is up to you if you want to follow them to a T or not. And that's one of the biggest issues with Sipover's video. He acts like it isn't a sandbox anymore. And the way he talks about modern Minecraft in this video shows the same problems that Jet's video has. He plays the game boring, like it's a checklist of things to do when it's really not. He acts as if the addition of YouTube tutorials is a bad thing as well, again treating it as if they're mandatory to watch and do when they're the exact opposite. You still have a choice, and the addition of tutorial videos is objectively a good thing. Some players don't want the headache of having to figure out how every minuscule mechanic works themselves. Some people just want to know how it works, and that's what tutorials are for. If Minecraft tutorial videos were such a problem, why is the console edition's tutorial world so beloved by the community? The idea that they are an issue is horrible, and it clearly wasn't well thought out in the slightest. He then shows a quote-unquote Minecraft problem. In this Minecraft problem, he's chased by a horde of zombies. To solve it in modern Minecraft, he just runs away, treating it as if you couldn't just run before anyway. I mean, yeah, in really old versions, you couldn't sprint, but there was still the equally trivial solution of building 3 blocks up, and if there was a skeleton, dude, just block yourself off. Like, it's not that hard. This point adds nothing to the video, and only further detracts from his argument. He then proceeds to show an issue of him running low on items, and shows the solution of him simply trading with a max level villager. The amount of emeralds needed to reach that immediately disproves how easy this is supposed to be. Aside from absolutely terrible takes, this video feels tailor-made to tickle the nostalgia itch. He includes multiple OG Minecraft YouTubers, as well as writing old Minecraft so unbelievably hard. He makes terrible points, but the final point he made is that building was better, because less block variety meant you didn't need to know a ton to be good at building. How is that a bad thing? You can make builds on like an infinitely higher level than you could in your past, and your complaint is that you can do that? It's not the game's fault. You suck at building. He also brings up old Minecraft YouTube, which is just a segment of the video I don't even want to attempt to go into because I would rant unbelievably hard. But everyone knows how bad this video is, so I want to go into one last one. It's one from a smaller channel. His name's Domswifi. I've seen videos from him before. I enjoy this guy, but this video ticked me off a little bit. This is clearly made by someone who has played enough Minecraft to get burnt out. But for a video trying to push the narrative that Minecraft is bad, it doesn't do very well. He starts a video saying he no longer feels the same excitement when starting up a world, and says this is a common sentiment among Minecraft players, and then shows images of comments he made with stupid usernames as a joke. That's not exactly how you get the point across, that this is a common sentiment among Minecraft players, but I digress. Unlike Jet and Sipover, however, he actually acknowledges that there are other ways to play, and then proves he doesn't even know what that means by just splitting it into survival and creative. That is not what we mean. By how someone plays, they mean what's their play style. Do they build cool structures? Do they do redstone? Do they achievement grind? Do they not? It's not survival or creative. It's how they play. The next statement in this video is that Minecraft used to be harder and gives the example of surviving the night, saying how it used to be so much harder. It isn't. It really is not. Minecraft has always been easy. I've gone back in time and played the oldest version I can just to prove this. It's the gameplay you're seeing in the background now. You have always been able to survive a night easy. It just felt harder because back then the game was new. We were still learning the mechanics, still getting the hang of things. After playing for over a decade, things are bound to get easier. That's just how it works, and that is no fault of the game. Also, I don't know what the hell he's on, but Skeleton Aim was horrible back in the day. He also complains that Hunger Bar made health worse, and while I will say, yes, healing mid-battle gives a slight advantage, there are 2 points I can make to counteract this. The first being that you can literally just eat food. And the second one being that you run out of hunger really quick. If you even lose 2 bars, I'm pretty sure you stop all healing. So no, it is not that large of an advantage. I'm pretty sure it's 1 bar, actually. If anything, it makes it harder to heal, as not only do you need a full hunger bar to heal properly, healing also takes up said hunger, meaning you need to eat more, ultimately making it take longer than if you ate food before and insta-healed, meaning this argument just does not work. There are a ton of points in this video that can be disputed, like the bed is a bad thing, even though it isn't, due to the fact that it is completely optional. You can just not make a bed. If you really don't want to deal with phantoms, sleep once every 3 days just to get rid of them. You know, you can mostly avoid it. But my biggest issue with this video is the presentation. Instead of getting his points across in a well-mannered, good way, he instead resorts to directly mocking people who will make correct and constructive criticism of his work, calling them things like a mouth-breathing nerd. This is not an effective way of writing a video like this. Actively mocking the community you are trying to push a message to is not only going to give them more of a reason to push back, it makes it so that they will not listen to the points you make. No one is going to listen to your arguments if you belittle them. Now that we've looked at all 3 of these videos, one of the most common themes you will notice is nostalgia bias. We like feeling like a kid again, and when things aren't as good as we remember, we tend to revert to the old thing. That doesn't make the old thing any more good, and that doesn't make the good thing any more bad. In cases like Minecraft, both have their pros and cons, and you can choose between the 2 of them. You aren't stuck playing the new version. If you don't like it, just go play the old. You aren't stuck playing the new version, just go play the old. These videos act as if you can't go and directly access older versions of Minecraft within its own official launcher. The older versions even have a thriving community. You're not cutting yourself off from anything. Minecraft isn't bad. You're just not a kid anymore.